Down here, bottom left, we have our Protoss player. He is...
HongUn Prime.
I can get my voice to go really high like that. That's not even a sound effect. I just turned my
Beautiful
voice into a
faces.
girl's voice. Up here is...
Kyrix Janice.
So, what will HongUn Prime do this time?
Hard to say. You know, he's said many times he does like macro games, and I think that could be a good choice. After what we saw him do when he was so far behind, I feel like he could outplay Kyrix in a long game. So it could be smart to go for that. But at the same time, on this map, as I've said countless times, it is a great map for a 4 warp gate push.
Oh, yeah.
The natural is actually so hard to defend. It's a ridiculously hard thing to do. So we'll have to just see what he chooses to do, man.
He does spot the probe going by.
May put up his pounds before he does the forge, if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, that is an option. Nope, gonna go for gateway.
2 drones coming out. Now, by the way, in a recent patch, Blizzard fixed the sliding workers did, so you could actually micro your drones against this probe and kill it. So before everything kind of slid around like it was
on ice or whatever.
Yeah, it was like drift racing. That's what it's called. You know, when your car just slides around the corner. That's what it looked like.
Is it drifting with the car?
Drifting. That's it. Drift
I
racing.
don't own a car out here, and I don't race.
All the cool kids are like, LOL, Artosis.
LOL, Artosis, you don't know what it's called? It felt like it was the ice level in Mario.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Character was slipping around. You couldn't catch that probe, but Blizzard fixed it. Blizzard's been doing a great job patching this game.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, if you're just now joining us, we will be at BlizzCon. Casting away, so come say hi, show some love.
That's right. For those of you asking, we have replacements coming in, and we'll talk more about that tomorrow.
Here is the probe continuing to scout. He may leave. Yes, he will. Looking like it's going to be a warp gate rush, unless he hides a pylon and goes for void rays. One zealot blocks this hallway here. Nothing can fit through these structures, this area here. So he makes a small hallway like this.
All right, now, this is actually really interesting. If we could just click on the Nexus real quick.
Here we go.
You see something cool.
Oh.
He's saving up a lot of chrono boost. I think a possibility what we might see is endlessly chrono boosted warp gates. Now, you can do some sick rushes with this, where if you chrono boost it non-stop, you actually have a ridiculous amount of zealots and sentries there. So fast, as if Zerg doesn't know it's coming, he will just die to it.
And again, look at the surface area that the Zerg has to defend from. You can get all the way back in here, or go around from this angle, or even go up here into the ramp, which of course allows you access to the main.
Now, we haven't seen a probe go up to lay down a pylon for the super fast warp gate rush, so looks like he won't be doing the one I'm thinking of, where it's actually ridiculously fast, and if you drone your natural, you lose.
Well, it depends. He might, you know, not be able to do it because his probe's been out here on the map.
So that is a great move by the Zergling to slow that down. And in fact, he's just going to go ahead and warp gate expand. All right.
Yeah, this is a good build.
Yeah, a very good build, especially when you feel you're better than your opponent. It's quite safe to do it off 3 warp gates. Zerg is pretty hard pressed to kill you.
Zerg gonna try to scout here. What will he see?
Metamorphosis complete.
Metamorphosis is complete. We do know that. He sees the 3 gates. That's actually all he needs to see. Turns around. Ling's coming here to attack. 4 sentries.
Maybe be able to use up some force fields. Very good. Now just run away.
Nice.
3 force fields used up. That's great. And if you can make him cancel the Nexus, that type of move is absolutely great with these speedlings. Unfortunately, he did not get him to cancel. But when you do, it feels pretty awesome, basis.
It really does. This is nice play here, and he's going to push out. Oh!
That
almost had a trap there.
Yeah, that was a blunder, actually. The Sentry energy, I believe, at this point is more important than those few Zerglings.
He's going to go around. He's going to try to get some more force field energy out. He knows that he's itching for some force fields. Does get one. Make it another one. Whoops, excuse me, lost control of the mouse. As you can see, the sentries do not have a lot of energy right now. This is the one with the most. Can only make one force field.
22 Zerglings being produced on that production tab, as well as Roach speed. So Kyrix is actually one of these hyper-aggressive Zergs. It's like watching July Zerg back in 04. Like, just, he wants to kill HongUn so badly. It's like, why won't you die? And here he goes, surrounding some Stalkers. That's a start. Taking out 3 Stalkers pretty big, and these sentries out in the middle of nowhere. Pulling back through the cannon.
Not enough energy here. It actually managed to work.
HongUn, this might be a huge upset. Can't believe what I'm seeing, Tasteless.
It's taking out probes. Backs up again. Take a look at the sentries. They do not have enough energy for a force field. They will have one shortly afterwards here.
You know, he can choose to keep pressuring with the Roaches and the Lings, and he may actually be able to just straight up kill at this point.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's definitely a possibility. Of course, he has other options as well. He could go ahead and expand again, but as we've seen from Kyrix, he loves to attack, man. Roach speed is almost done. A lot of Roaches being produced, a few Zerglings as well.
Only one possible Guardian Shield or Force Field right now.
Yeah, that is not a good thing. This is actually going to crush him. I think we're going to see HongUn Prime eliminated in the round of 64.
Remember, those Roaches have a lot of range, so Force Field not quite as good. Good Force Field there. It's like trapping these Roaches.
Yeah, but for how long and at what price?
At what price, Sartosis? At what price?
Well,
more units on the way down here. Zerg expanding over here.
This is not looking good. I'm sure everyone at home can see that already with their own 2 eyes. A lot of Speedlings and Roaches coming in. Roach speed is done. He's got just so many units. It looks like HongUn is going to be eliminated. 2-0. Huge upset. Kyrix just slam-izzles HongUn Prime. No great interview from HongUn today.
We hope you guys asked some questions here.
I bet they did.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
HongUn Prime is such a favorite.
That was, I know, you got top 8 last season. Eliminated by a hyper-aggressive Zerg this season. You know, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about for Kyrix going on, he showed us that, hey, I'm being aggressive no matter what. And I'm being aggressive no matter what. And his next round opponent's going to look back at these games and say, okay, I have to play so safe against this guy. And if he doesn't have more depth than he showed us in this series, he's going to be out in the round of 32. So hopefully he has some more depth into his game. We'll have to see. But for now, he is the king, man. He took out HongUn Prime, a great Protoss player.
He really abused the Protoss's inclination to just force field to feel safe. He had a lot of sentries, but actually when he saw him make that 3-way force field trap and he got out of there, I think that's when he knew. He said, oh, all right. You want to play? Okay, I got your book.
You want to play?
You want to go? He's like, you want to do this? So he ran in there and just ran and overwhelmed him.
Yeah, you know, HongUn, he was really sloppy coming out with some extra units early when he's already used up so many force fields. He did not have a very good anti-Ling army there. Got all those units surrounded, lost a lot of sentries. Didn't even block when he ran back through the pylon. Didn't even block there with a sentry. Left a little hole. Zerglings ran in, surrounded everything. That's it. Kyrix is the victor. HongUn is out.
Can't believe my eyes, guys. We're going to wind this up. We have one more best of 3. My voice box can't wait to cast that one.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty exciting one. I think it's Hope Torture, isn't it?
Hope Torture is here.
I hope
saw
it's the tortureful one.
Yeah, I did. I just saw him, actually. I was saying hi to him in between other games when I was getting some water for a cast, so it is him. So we're going to wind this out, but get ready for an interview with Artosis. We'll be back in just a minute.
That's right. We're going to go right away after this one.
Yep.
So, you don't have much time, folks.
You don't have much time at all.
If you need more chips, yell to your mom.
That's right.
Mom, bring me some chips.
It's a Cartman. All right, guys, we'll be right back. We have our player ready here, so I'm going to sit him down here and get this interview going right now.
Hi.